Go for the summer when I'm light. Boy, got your body on my mind. You make my heart beat faster. I'll be a sweet disaster. Deep in my palm, I want your love, love, love. Take off your clothes, clothes, clothes. I want your love, love, love. You drink my rose, rose, rose. I want your love.
Hello Aquarius, this is Inspire 2016 with your monthly reading for the month of June 2018, focusing on your career and work life. So I hope that you have a good month so far for the month of May. So let's see what is in store for you for the month of June. So the first card for you representing the present positions or the first beginning of the month, you have the Jack of Diamonds. So this Jack of Diamonds actually indicates that you are feeling kind of excited with the news that are coming your way with regards to your money or with regards to your career, and it looks like that the news itself coming out to you by the beginning of the month of June. So the things that you might have already suspected is that there were people or persons actually that are mostly as from the earth sign, male or female, that are very grounded as well, and he or she told you about the whole situations or the whole information that you need to understand or to receive those things, and it looks like that he or she wants to talk to you. So he or she, this person, actually coming from the past. So you may have already contacted by him before, you may have been contacted by him in the past, and he or she might be coming back into your life and to tell you about the whole situation. It can be like if you apply for several different jobs in the past, then those people are coming back to ask you back, are you still interested in the job itself? And you might be quite suspected, like, why it's so late in some way, like it's just like you applied like the last 2 to 3 months and then they're just coming back to you now. So there's something that I'm not sure about this, or I'm not sure about that. There's something those kind of emotions or those kind of like thinking behind these situations. So the next card that you have representing the influence cards towards the middle of the month, you have the Queen of Clubs. So this Queen of Clubs indicates that there will be a female feminine figure in your life, possibly from the fire sign, and she can be around 30s or 40s. So she is very action oriented persons, and she like to do things on her way. So you might be finding out that she's very quick to anger as well sometimes, but she is mostly she like to be in control. So you might possibly find out that if she's the hiring manager, for instance, then she might give you a lot of different tasks to complete, and this type of task will be a requirement for you to be accepted in the new organization that you applied for. And those type of thing is quite common these days, but in some way you may have to just follow what she asks you to do. So the next card that you have representing the past position of your spread, you have the Nine of Hearts. So this Nine of Hearts indicates that in the past you already received what you wish for. It can be if you wish for a new jobs, or it can also be like if you wish to relocate or getting a promotions, or getting the better like side jobs, like part-time jobs or things like that, aside from your full-time job. Or it can also be if you wish to relocate, to change your residence, and things like that. So you might have already achieved that in the past. Can also be like if you get hired, or if you get an offer, or if you can also like getting a like interview or final interview and things like that. So the next card you have representing the things that you learned from the past, you have the Seven of Club. So the Seven of Club indicates that in the past you possibly had a lot of conflicts or a lot of disagreements or arguments with other people around you. It can also be your families or friends, or it can also be your work colleagues or even your manager. But the things that you learn a lot from that is that most of those experiences that you have during those conflicts actually shape your perspective in life. So the things that are important is that you learn from your arguments, you learn from the mistake that people make, something that you should not do actually, because of this will be bad for you, like you already knew what will be the implication of every action that you take. And that's something that you want to get through this thing for the next future. So you learn a lot from those arguments, and don't try to make those things become your obstruction or your excuses. So the next card that you have representing the things that you need to let go of, you have the Ten of Club. So this Ten of Club indicates that you have been like very busy towards your goal, towards your aspirations, towards your like wish fulfillments and things like that. It looks like you are busy with your work, and those type of things will be finally over. It can also be like if you already ended the contract that you have, or it can also be if you already like decided to leave your current employments in order to seek a new and better like employment contract. Let's say this type of endings that you have with those type of things has finally be able to be received, and those type of things are very important. You know, sometime in life when you don't end the relationship, or when you don't end your problems or your situations, your business partnership, or with your career, possibly the new beginning will not be able to come your way, because those new beginnings cannot be achieved as long as you have something occupying your life, and that's something that is makes sense. So the next card that you have representing the future card, or towards the end of the month, you have the Ace of Diamonds. So this Ace of Diamonds indicates that towards the end of the month there will be a finalizations of the agreements. Cannot be like something that are significant. So there will be a new beginnings in terms of your like your career status, or even your employment status, and it can also be for your long-term finances as well. So try not to be rushing into things, but try to be practical as well, like slowly but sure, but don't really like indecisive, and then try to complete things quickly as you can, so you won't be able to get a better look on the situations if you are rushing into things. So lastly, the clarifying card at the bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Hearts. So based on all of these cards from your reading, it looks like that there will be a lot of new beginnings in your life, especially towards the end of the month of June. And regardless of that, there will be a lot of emotional involved in your month of June. So try to be patient and try not to get like carried away with the emotions that you have, because this month you will see a lot of changes around you, and also you see a lot of problems with the governments, with the people around you, and also with your own career. And so try to be patient and go with the flow. That makes your life easier. So I hope that you have a very good month in the month of June, and if you like the reading, just click like, and if you haven't subscribed already, just click subscribe, and see you next month. Thank you.